Redwood class, it's Mrs McNeaney with your today's phonics lesson. So I was thinking that what would be a very good idea is, because our topic is all about mad about mini beasts, I thought it would be fun today to make a phonics caterpillar. Now, we've never done this before, but I think it's going to be really easy and I think it will be quite a fun activity for you guys to do. So I'm going to just show you what a phonics caterpillar is to begin with, and then I'm going to take you through the stages of how to make it. So this is what a phonics caterpillar looks like. So I hope you like the look of the phonics caterpillars. I think they look really great and I think they're going to be really fun to make. So the idea is we're going to make the head of a caterpillar first, giving it a nice little face and giving it some tentacles. And then we're going to think of a sound. It could be an initial sound, a digraph or a trigraph. And that sound is what we're going to do on the first part of the body. So we're just going to write that sound first. And then after that, each part of the body then becomes a picture or a word that has the sound that you've chosen in them. So for example, if we use the digraph sh, then my first picture might be a ship. Okay, so that's how it is, and that's all we have to do. So let's get making, shall we? Okay, so to begin with, we need to make sure we've got all the equipment and things that we need on the table ready to get making. So I've got a pot of pencils. I have lots of different coloured paper or card. I have some glue, some tape and some scissors. So to begin with, we need to start by drawing and cutting out 6 circles. Now, I've decided to find something around the house to draw around to make drawing and cutting out the circles much easier. So I've just found this little dish and I'm going to start by drawing around the little dish 6 times and then cutting them out to make 6 little circles. So let's go. What colour paper shall I use? I think I'm going to use red to begin with. So I'm just going to get a pencil. I'm just going to hold my little dish very carefully with my fingers so it stays still. And then I'm drawing around the dish like this. And then I have a circle, I think you can see that there. And then I'm just going to cut it out. I'm being very careful to stay on the lines and very sensible with my scissors. So there is my first circle. It's a really good size. I'm now going to make 6 of those and I'm going to use lots of different colours. So here are my 6 circles that I've cut out. I've decided to use some red, some white and some yellow paper. And now I'm going to start by drawing my caterpillar's face. And this is going to be quite simple. I'm going to use red. And I'm just going to use a black pen and I'm going to give my caterpillar 2 circle eyes. A little nose and a mouth. Just like this. There we are. So, caterpillars have tentacles, so I'm going to make 2 tentacles, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use some black card. I'm just going to cut out 2 tentacles to stick on the top of my caterpillar. And again, I'm just going to do this. I'm not even going to draw it. I'm just going to cut 2 little strips like this. Just like this. Like this. And I'm just going to use some tape or some glue, probably glue, to just stick them onto my caterpillar. So there we have it. This is my caterpillar's face with his tentacles stuck on there nice and firmly. I decided to use sellotape actually, which is fine. So we've made our caterpillar's face, and now for the next part we are going to decide what sound your caterpillar is going to be made of. So you need to think whether you'd like to use an initial sound, which is the beginning sound of a word, or whether you want to use a digraph or a trigraph. And then all we're going to do is we're going to choose another colour circle. I'm going to choose yellow. And you're just going to write your sound on it. So I'm going to write, which sound am I going to use? I'm going to use shh. So I'm just going to write in big letters using here we goes and off we goes. Lid on the pen. I'm just writing shh. That's it. That's that stage done. So we've got the head and now we've got the sound. And I'm just going to put them to one side for a minute. So now we're moving on. This is my favourite bit, is now I need to draw 1, 2, 3, 4 things that have the sh sound in them or begin with sh. Okay, so I'm going to start by using some white paper. And I've got my pens here. I'm going to make them really colourful. I'm going to really take my time when I'm drawing these. I'm not going to rush it because there is no hurry. I'm going to think really carefully. So I'm going to draw a ship. So I need my pencil and I need to draw my ship. So here is my ship and I have written the word ship. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can just draw the picture or just write the word. It's totally up to you, but I thought that looks really, really, really good. So I'm going to carry on now and I'm going to draw another 3 things that begin with sh, which is my sound. So I'm going to use some yellow. I'm going to draw a sheep. Let me get my pencil. Again, I'm going to take my time when I'm doing this. I'm going to colour it in and I'm going to put lots and lots of detail on it. So here's my sheep. And again, I've written the word sheep on there. Next, I'm going to draw a shoe. Again, I'm going to take my time and I'm going to use lots of different colours. So, here's my shoe and I have written the word shoe on there too. One more thing to draw with the sh sound in. What could I draw? I know, I'm going to draw a shark. I'm going to draw a shark. So let me get my pieces of paper, move those over there. Let's use that one. I'm going to do it on a yellow piece of paper. I'm going to give my shark lots and lots of sharp teeth. Make him look quite scary. And a fin, a pointy fin. So I finished my shark. I think you can see that there. I gave him some sharp teeth, like I said, and I've written the word shark. So the last thing we need to do now, well, it's not the last thing we need to do. We've got lots of things to do, but the next thing we need to do is we need to stick all of our pieces together. And I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to use some tape, and it's very, very easy. Just cut off some tape and just make sure your 2 pieces can get stuck together. I'm going to stick it like this so it goes on the back so you can't see the tape. And I just push it across like that. And now there's, oops, they weren't. They are nearly, nearly stuck together. Now that one's stuck together. Now I need to stick the next one, which is going to be, if I can find it, my ship. I'm going to stick my ship on there next, and so on and so forth. I'm going to stick them all together until they're all stuck together into one long caterpillar. So I've stuck all of my caterpillar together. Here it is. I used tape on the back, so it's all stuck together and not falling apart, which is great. What I'm going to do now for a little bit of fun is I think I'm going to give my caterpillar some feet. So I'm just going to use some black card or paper. You can use any colour. I'm just going to cut out lots of little feet like this. Just like this. Don't know if you can see that. And then I'm just going to use some glue like this. And I'm going to stick them on my caterpillar like this, okay? So I'm going to do another one just so I can show you what I mean. So I'm just cutting out. It doesn't really have to be exactly how I do it. You might do it a different way, which is fine. But like this, I'll show you. Now my caterpillar has some little feet. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete that until all of the body, every little section of the body has some feet on it. So my caterpillar has now been finished. I've done it. It has lots of little feet on there, can you see? There we go, it starts with the sound, and then I've drawn the pictures and written the words that all have the sh sound in them. There we are. Now I hope that you guys enjoy doing this as much as I did, because I actually have really enjoyed doing it. I've enjoyed doing the pictures and taking my time, putting lots of detail in them, and I'm actually rather proud of myself. Look at those drawings. I hope you like it as much as I do. So this is what you're going to do today. Now, if you want to, you don't have to make yours 1, 2, 3. You don't have to do 1, 2, 3, 4 drawings. You could do 10 drawings, or you could do 3 drawings, or you could do as many drawings as you like. However many you can think of and however many you want to draw down, you can just stick your caterpillar together, and it can be as long as this one, or it may be even longer. It's up to you. Okay, Redwood class, have a lovely day. Enjoy making the Phonics caterpillar, and please send me pictures of the caterpillar because I'd love to see them. Okay, bye, have fun.